Good morning, everyone. I'd like to tell you about my weekend. Okay? So, Saturday was my boyfriend's birthday. Okay? And he went out and spent like $200 on meat. Okay? I didn't care. I ain't say nothing to him. And come home to find out that he cooked all of it. Took some over on the street over from me, took some all the way over off of Dewey Avenue, and I'm like, I ain't say nothing. So then he's out partying, calls me up at 3:30 in the morning to tell me that he loves me. Okay? I'm like, I gotta go to work in the morning. Goodbye. I hung up on his ass. Okay? So the next day, he comes home at 4:30 in the morning. I think it was 4:30, and woke me up. Now my pet peeve is don't fucking wake me up when I'm sleeping. Okay, then can't understand why I'm mad at him and why I'm not talking to him. Motherfucker, figure it out. How many times do I have to tell you not to wake me up? But you still fucking do it. Get your life to fucking together. Okay? If you can't tell me you love me when you're home, don't tell me you love me when you're drunk. Because I don't care. All right? Excuse me. So, yesterday, my daughter goes hiking with my grandson. They're on trails. My grandson's determined to get a frog. So they go on a trail, whatever. My grandson finds a frog. So my daughter goes and buys a fish tank for it, whatever. So my grandson looks at my daughter and says, "Now, Mommy, please don't hit me." So I'm looking at him. I'm like, "Now, why the hell would she hit you?" So he goes, "I'm going to tell Grandma about our walk." He goes, "But I'm going to say a swear word, so don't hit me." So I'm looking at him. I'm like, oh my God. So my daughter's laughing and says, okay. So my grandson tells me, he goes, "Grandma," he goes, "I seen a frog." He goes, "And it was the biggest motherfucking frog I've ever seen." I couldn't help but laugh because that was funny. I said, "Baby, that's a toad." He goes, "No, Grandma, it was a frog because my mommy said it was a frog." I said, "No, it was a toad because toads are big. Toads can get very big. But I'm not going to argue with her. And I'm not about to argue with a 5-year-old about a toad that they seen that they think is a frog." So last night, my he comes downstairs. He goes, "Grandma, I want to watch Papa Drac." Now, I'm watching my favorite movie. Anybody who knows me, I talk about this movie all the time. I was watching Harriet Tubman. So, okay, for my grandson, I turned it off. I put on Papa Drac. Now he's in and out, in and out, in and out. And he was gone for like 15, 20 minutes. So I put it back on my movie. Okay, because I love that movie. That woman was awesome. She was amazing. And I like how she rescued so many slaves back in her day. So, anyways, here he comes. He goes, "Grandma, I told you I wanted to watch damn Papa Drac, and why do you keep turning it off?" So I said, "First of all, watch your mouth before I pop you." I said, "Second of all, you're the one that left out my room. How am I supposed to know that you want to watch a movie when you keep leaving? Riddle me that, please. Please. Okay? Somebody, help me with that." But finally, he went to bed. I was like, thank you, Jesus. You know? So my boyfriend wakes me up and says, I'm going to be ready for work in like 10 minutes. Now, he was supposed to go to work yesterday. I said, "Well, why didn't you go to work yesterday?" So he's sitting there and he didn't say nothing, didn't say nothing. I said, "Why don't you be like Nick Cannon and say, I plead the fifth to keep your ass out of trouble?" Okay, because you're a lazy bastard, because I didn't take you to work. I wasn't here to take you. So you're like, oh, well, I'm not going to work today. You work down the street, for Christ's sake. You can't take the bus. You can't ride a bike. You got to wait for me. I'm not your mother. I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to walk you across the street. I'm not doing none of that. The fuck? Get your life together. I mean, Jesus. I'm not going to say how old you are, but he's old enough to know. I mean, come on, goddamn. Then has the nerve to ask me to go get his prescription today. I might think about that. I just might. Because I really don't want to do shit for him. Because that's how pissed off I am with him. Because, motherfucker, I don't know how many times I got to tell him. It's like, he's not comprehending nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think he's either simple, stupid, or slow. You know? So, I mean, I love him. I could say what the fuck I want to say about him. And I'll say it to his face. And don't care if I offend him. You know? It is what the fuck it is.